Welcome. My name is Vincent, and I will get you familiar with my 5-hour volunteer opportunity within my PRT 266 course at North Carolina State. So let's get started. I was extremely fortunate to have the opportunity to work with CrossFit Milford, obviously a CrossFit chain but located in Milford, Connecticut, and I am from Connecticut. I volunteered here on November 21st, 2023 for multiple hours, and in my time, I was not just assisting the personal trainers and coaches of this CrossFit, but I was also observing the manner in which they coached their students and the way in which they managed their facility. This is Coach and General Manager Chris Rudnick at CFM, CrossFit Milford, who I had the honor to meet. Mr. Rudnick attended Northeastern University and graduated as a part of the doctoral physical therapy program, more specifically in human performance. I was able to sit down and chat with Chris before we began our work for the day. He harped on 3 main ideas within his position: being a mentor, being a coach, and being a manager. To quickly break these up, he described a mentor as somebody who runs the daily CrossFit training of normal people who are just looking to get a workout in. He describes a coach as someone who has complete supervision over an athlete, not just a normal person, but people striving to be the best and win in their respective sport. And the last being a general manager. He described this as setting ground rules in the facility to make any problem solving an easily solvable process. So let's watch some video I got of Chris at work to give you a better idea of what he does. We see Chris here with one of his athletes, not just an everyday person coming into the gym for a workout. This is an athlete focused on being the best in his respective sport. Now, we see Chris obviously isn't a baseball coach. This kid is a baseball player. Chris isn't a baseball coach, so he's not helping him with those type of skills. But we do see him practicing form when it comes to weightlifting. Chris, again, is not a coach that's going to improve your specific skills for whatever sport you play, but he is going to make you stronger, show you what to do and how to do it in order to open up a tool set and be able to use those tools to optimize your output in whatever that sport may be. In this next clip, we see Chris with a everyday class. These are just people coming in to work out for everyday health. They are not athletes, but you still see him coaching, telling them what to do, evaluating what they do, and so on. In this last clip, we see Coach Chris doing his thing again, but this time something not as common that he does is he brings his athlete there back in the pink shirt in with his normal class to implement an ab workout. Hopefully after those videos you have a better idea of what Coach Chris Rudnick does. Obviously those leaned more towards his coaching ability rather than him being a manager, but I think it was really cool. You got to see how he handled both his athletes and everyday people. There's a lot of diversity in his job. And as far as not getting any video on him being a general manager, I think it shows the great baseline rules and steps in which they have for problem solving. It really isn't that complicated, Chris told me. It's basically clean up, lock up the facility, and if any other problems happen, there are things that they know how to do. There are set rules. So those are pretty easy to solve, which is really cool. And from there, I just want to say thank you to CrossFit Milford for giving me this opportunity. Thank you to Coach Chris Rudnick for sitting down to talk with me, letting me get video of him, letting me help him learn what he does. And thank you for listening in.